I beg to mention for distinct lordship, after vacation lordship, any dates also.
You mentioned it before the other code.
For
Code number 5. For listing, isn't it?
for listing.
Please mention there. Code number 5.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, an adjournment request was circulated with regards to item number 7, your lordship.
Yes. Is there any objection on that?
No, your lordship.
Adjournment by whom? Petitioner.
Petitioner, your lordship. Lordship may kindly fix a date
When after Bihu.
after Bihu, your lordship.
On the prayer made by the learned counsel for the petitioner and not objected to by the other side. Matter stands adjourned to be listed again. Give us a date. On 23rd April 2025. As paid for.
Much obliged.
So 1, 2, and 3.
I think one, right? I think they have received instruction. So this case may be disposed of in terms of the open desk.
Item 1.
Item 1.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3 are similar.
As per instruction, they are all.
We are for 2, 3, 2, and 3.
But what about this IA?
I have only to amend the prayer part, my lord, but this is already in there in the open desk. That retrospective effect with effect from 2017, they are entitled. For the master.
You're not pressing the IA.
I'm not pressing the way because they have already instruction.
Please write, learned counsel for the applicant submits that he's not pressing the IA. So accordingly, the IA stands disposed of. That's not pressed. Then in the writ petition, what is there?
The last order, we kindly have a look at, my lord, for a moment. Order dated 17/3/2025.
Item 2, no?
Last order.
My lord. Into item 2, my lord. I mean item 2.
2 and 3.
Item 1, there's no order.
Item 1 is there is no order. But since the methods are similar, my lord, it was tagged along with the item 2 and 3. Now they have come up along with the instruction, all the similar cases.
Okay, what are the petitioners?
My lord,
Petitioners
they
are-
were appointed as a casual worker,
Master
master worker, in the year 2005.
Just a minute.
2005-6
Casual worker.
casual workers. And there is a judgment of the criminal court. My lord, I have also annexed that judgment and annexed B. My lord, that judgment paragraph 22 says that those who have completed 10 years service in that status, my lord, they may be allowed to receive minimum wage, my lord.
Which judgment?
minimum
My
pay.
lord, I have annexed in annexer B.
Yes, what is
my
that
item
judgment?
2.
What is that judgment?
My
Upen Das, my lord.
my lord,
Different
the
than-
State of
Upen
Assam
Das.
versus Upen Das.
Oh. We'll come to that
Cohort
later
case-
on.
Cohort case, my lord, as per screening committee report.
Yes.
They are. all-
Just a minute, just a minute. See, all of you are expecting the matter to be disposed of.
Right.
You're showing your anxiety. But first of all, you must tell me the facts.
Right.
All right. Then we can think of disposing it off.
Take up
Okay.
item 1, my lord.
The petitioners, all of them are casual workers.
The master or worker, my lord. The
Must-
petitioner in item number 1, the petitioners are
Master.
working as a master or worker since 2006 and 7. In between 2006 and 7.
2006
6 and
and 7.
7.
And they are receiving fixed pay.
fixed pay. But
Where are they working?
they are working in the forest department in the under BTC method.
Okay, BTC.
BTC.
That is in respect of item 1.
item 1, yes, my lord.
Then item 2,
Same, my lord.
no, they are casual workers, you say.
Yes, my lord. We are also, my lord, appointed as master workers somewhere as casual workers
Under
And-
BTC.
under BTC. Some of them were appointed in the year 2005, 2006, some of also in the year 2007. So, my lord, in that way, my lord, they have completed more than 10 years service.
Okay, then item 3,
Same, my lord.
okay.
So we are, my lord.
And what is that instructions you're talking about?
Screening committee report, my lord. As per.
Which one? This one?
Yeah,
This bunch? What does it say?
They are all eligible. All the petitioners are eligible as per report.
See, all these matters are relating to BTC.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Especially casual worker under with forest department,
Only the forest department.
only forest department.
Okay. All right, then we'll pass the order. Heard, you are Mr.
A Boro, my lord.
Heard Mr. A. Boro, Learned Counsel for the petitioners in WPC number 5611 of 2024, Mr. A.R. Sigdar, Learned Counsel for the petitioners in WPC number 441 of 2024 and WPC number 1220 of 2024. We have also heard Mr.
RK Musari, standing council.
R.K. Musahari, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC. Stop having regard to the nature of the case projected by the petitioners, the writ petitions are taken up for disposal at this stage by way of this common order. Stop, next para. It is the case of the petitioners that they have been engaged as muster roll / casual workers since the year 2005 onwards under the BTC, and they have been given fixed pay. Stop. Although the petitioners accept that they are not entitled to be regularized in their service, but it is their stand that they are entitled to receive minimum scale of pay.
Is 15,900.
Amount.
You want me to quantify?
No, my lord.
Not required.
Give me the first.
Give me the citation of that Upendas.
Yes,
In
lord.
item number.
No, just give me the
Item
citation.
number-
Don't give me the item number. Give me the citation. 2000
My lord, it is.
17?
Rita bill number 45, 2014.
citation 2017 GLT or GLR.
Additional number-
They're entitled to scale of pay, minimum scale of pay in terms of the division bench decision of this court in state of Assam versus Upendas, reported in so and so.
2025 GLT 605, yes, madam.
Please come again. 2000.
2025 GLT 605. Yes, madam. In jailer, it is 2017 for jailer 490.
One is enough.
Yes, madam.
Reported in 2020
25
5 GLT 605. Stop. At this stage, Mr. So and so, Learned Standing Counsel BTC submits that according to the instructions that he's received,
605. 25.
the constituted screening committee under the BTC has completed the verification process and has found that a total number of 827 numbers of casual workers are eligible to be granted the minimum scale of pay. Which includes the present petitioners. Stop. The Learned Counsel in this connection has also produced the communication dated 4/4/2025 made by the Secretary BTC to the Senior Standing Counsel of BTC of this court. Stop. From a perusal of the said communication, as submitted by the Learned Standing Counsel, it appears that 827 numbers of casual workers are found to be eligible for grant of minimum scale of pay as contended by the Learned Standing Council. Stop. It is also submitted that the instant petitioners are amongst those who have been found eligible by the constituted screening committee. Next, para, in view of above, this court has no difficulty in disposing of the instant writ petition by directing the respondent authorities to grant the petitioners the minimum scale of pay as entitled to them in terms of Upen Das Supra as expeditiously as possible and preferably within the outer limit of 3 months from date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Next para, with the above observation and direction, the writ petitions are all disposed of.
That may be recorded, my lord. There is the direction in the open doors, my lord, covering the with effect from 1/8/2017.
Is it required? I said as in terms of Upen Das.
Yes,
Look, you don't have to repeat again and again.
obliged.
The communication dated, can we retain this? The communication dated 4/4/2025 produced by the Learned Standing Council BTC along with its enclosures are being retained in the record and marked as X for identification.
Deeply obliged.
When is it logic?
Just a minute. Yes,
Lordship may dispose of the IA which is filed for including respondent number 7, and Lordship may also dispose of the petition in the terms of the order dated 3/4/2025, which was passed by Learned Court number 4, Lordship. This is the order, and all the matters.
what is the matter regarding?
Conventional appointment, Lordship, and all the matters was disposed of.
Just have a look, Mr. Bora. IAS for impleadment.
Lordship,
Whom do you want to implead?
Lordship.
Whom do you want to implead?
Respondent number 7, Lordship, page number 4 in the IA.
Now, how to implead him when you want the main writ petition to be disposed today itself? After disposing, it will be impleaded.
Let the impleadment be allowed. Let the matter come up on its own course in the admission column. Then we'll go through it and I'll have to go through the judgment also.
Impleadment is required or what? Who want to implead? Whom do you want to implead?
Personal department.
Lordship.
They have challenged one OM dated 18/9/24 issued by the personal department
Regarding?
regarding compassionate appointment, wherein all compassionate appointments were banned. Now they have challenged it, but personal department was not made a party. So leave was granted by to the petitioners to implead the personal department.
Understand.
This
Now the second part, that
this-
judgment.
This judgment, of course, right now I have just so I have to go through it. also.
Mr. Bora, you must be aware of it.
No, I'm not aware of it. Otherwise, I'm just plain. Otherwise, just generally aware. But what was actually stated because my AG.
What was the challenge? The challenge of
They
the
challenged that OM.
ban of the compassionate appointment. Instead of compassionate appointment, it will be now compassionate pension.
No.
one.
Compassionate appointment only. So now generally, it is directed that deciding the applications for compassionate appointment, the respondents cannot take recourse to the MP and OM, though through the judgment can be considered. So it is again made clear that this order cannot be used as a precedent for cases that are filed on 4/4/2025 and thereafter. So I believe that it will only apply to cases that are pending in this court as on 3/4/25. Yes, then it can be applied. Because that particular portion I was not aware. Otherwise, I am generally aware. That,
These two cases are filed in 24.
Yes,
So if the ban is on 25,
yes.
I mean, non-applicability is on 25 onwards.
Yes, so now, of course, it can be disposed of in those lines.
The only problem now, like I said, is impleadment of the
Impleadment,
personnel.
that is the problem. because-
Now, we implead, at the same time, we dispose of the writ petition.
Yes,
What sort of effect will it have?
that is also that is why I'm just stating that.
Or
impleadment
Even
will
after
be-
disposal, you will replace the
Cost
number,
title.
cost title. That can be done.
That can be done.
All right, then we'll do it. Why list it again some other day? Hurt, miss, your good name?
He does.
B. Das, learned counsel for the applicant who submits that by filing this application, the applicant seeks implement of the commission and secretary to Government of Assam, personnel within bracket capital B department, Dispur, Guwahati, 6. To stop the learned counsel submits that the said authority had been inadvertently not made a party in the amended petition, and implement of the same is necessary for effective disposal of the connected petition. Stop Mr. D. Bora, learned government advocate, fairly submits that he has no objection to the application. Next, in view of above, upon hearing the parties and a perusal of the application for implement of Commissioner and Secretary of the Government of Assam, Personnel B Department, so and so, is hereby allowed. IS stands disposed of. Then, in the main, right? In view of the order passed today in IAC number 984 of 2025, allowing the implement of. No, you cancel that. Not required. Heard Ms. B. Das, learned counsel for the
Your
petition.
lordship, in the IA, your lordship may observe that petitioners may file a amended cost title. Then only.
Okay,
they can
okay,
file.
IA, you write one more line. The applicants shall file the amended cost title
Yes.
in the writ petition. Can you file it today,
The lordship.
during the course of the day? Amended cost titles are in 2 sets. During the course of the, in 2 sets, before the registry, during the course of the day. And registry shall do the needful. Then in the writ petition, right? Hard Miss A. Bora, A. Das, learned counsel for the petitioners. B. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Who submits that by filing this writ petition, the petitioner has sought for a direction to the respondent authorities to place the case of the petitioner before the DLC
Yes, lordship.
for considering his appointment on compassionate basis in view of the fact that his father expired. His father died in harness. When?
(15 to 2014).
15 to 2014, while working as
Constable,
Const-
Annam branch.
constable, Annam branch in the state police. Stop. However, the respondent authorities have come up with office memorandum dated 18/9/2024, by which compassionate appointment has been stopped. Therefore, the petitioner has sought for setting aside the office memorandum dated 18/9/2024. Next paragraph. The learned counsel submits that the said office memorandum was put to challenge in another writ petition by one Abdul Qadir Bokshi by filing WPC number 342 of 2025. The said writ petition was taken up for consideration by a coordinate bench of this court on 3/4/2025. And the court held that in deciding the application for compassionate appointment, the respondent authorities cannot take recourse to the impugned OM dated 18/9/2024 in view of the Supreme Court's decision in the case of State of West Bengal versus Debrata Tiwari and others. Bracket civil appeal number 8842-8855/2020, close bracket, which was decided on 3/3/2020. Full stop. It was, however, made clear that the decision of the court cannot be used as a precedent for cases that have been filed on 4/4/25 and thereafter. So the learned counsel submits that since the instant case was filed on 28/11/2024 and the grievances raised by the instant petitioner are similar and identical to that case, the order dated 3/4/2025 passed in WPC number 342 of 2025 squarely covers the case of the petitioner. Stop. She therefore submits that the instant writ petition may be disposed of in line with the said decision. Next para, Mr. D. Bora, learned government advocate, upon going through the judgment referred to by the learned counsel for the petitioner, fairly admits that the instant case appears to be squarely covered. Stop. Next para. Upon hearing the parties and upon perusal of the materials available on record, including the judgment, including the order dated 3/4/2025, this court finds that the case of the instant petitioner is squarely covered by the earlier decision of this court. And accordingly, the respondent authorities are directed to consider the case of the petitioner for compassionate appointment by placing his case before the DLC concerned as expeditiously as possible.
SLC, my lord, already DLC ki gaya.
Okay, placing the case of the petitioner
Before that.
before the SLC. Who is the respondent authority concerned in particular? Who will place
The department, Home and Political Department.
respondent number?
Two.
Okay.
They'll place before the respond number 3.
With the direction to the respondent authorities, more particularly respondent number 2,
2 and 4.
2 and 4, okay,
DGP police.
to place the case of the petitioner before the SLC as expeditiously as possible and not later than a period of 4 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Shall do with the above observation direction. The petition stands disposed of as allowed.
Obliged, Lord.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, this IA is for implement of respondent number 7, that is the Oriental Insurance Company Limited, your lordship. Where the account of the CAPF personnel has been converted by the State Bank of India into a Central Armed Police salary package account.
Which respondent you say? Name?
Respondent 7. The newly.
Oriental Insurance Company
Yes, your
as
lordship.
respondent number 7.
Yes, your lordship.
What is the issue regarding?
Lordship, I am the petitioner is the wife of the deceased husband who was in service in the CISF, being a constable, your lordship.
This is regarding
Yes.
pension.
Yes, not regarding the pension, as because of his sudden demise. Earlier, he has nominated his parents as when he was in service in 2013, and the petitioner and the deceased has been married in 2016. So he has not changed the nominees. He has keep the nominees only the parents only, not the wife. And the wife has 2 minor children, your lordship.
All right, what do you say? Opposite party? Any objection? No objection. Heard Miss
M. Zomanpur.
Mzo Manpui, learned counsel for the applicant, who submits that by filing this application, the applicant seeks implement of Oriental Insurance Company Limited. What is the full address?
Oriental Insurance Company Limited, OICL.
Address.
Lordship,
You should give the complete address as respondent number 7 in the connected writ petition. Stop. She submits that implement of the insurance company is necessary for effective adjudication of the writ petition. And therefore, the prayer for implement as submitted by the applicant may be allowed. Next para, Mr.
HK Sharma,
H.K. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the
respondent number 5 and 6.
respondent number 5, 6,
L Devi Lordship. for
Comma.
respondent one.
Miss
L Devi.
L. Devi, learned counsel appearing for respondent number
One.
1, 2, and 3, and Mr. J. Borwa, learned counsel for respondent number 4. Fairly submit that they have no objection to the prayer for implement. Next para, upon hearing the parties and upon perusal of the materials available in the court, the implement application as prayed for is hereby allowed. IA stands disposed of. Then in the main, right, in view of the order passed today in IA C number 1050 of 2025, the applicant shall submit amended cost title showing the complete address of the Oriental Insurance Company to be arrayed as respondent number 7 in 2 sets within a period of 3 working days. Next para, issue notice to the newly implemented respondent number 7, returnable by 3 weeks. Anyone appearing? Oriental, no. Okay. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 7 by registered post with AD due within 3 working days. Let's the matter again after 3 weeks. All right.
oblige.
Any orders?
Yes, I think some instructions were sought whether a post have been created or not. And not in the-
And who is the council? From the standing council? Yes.
So on the last occasion, I had placed the instruction which is marked as annexure X, your lordship.
Ah.
And lordship had asked us to place the updated status, your lordship. As to what will happen to the post, to the headmasters who are not qualified for, to be appointed as principals, your lordship.
Hmm.
So this is what we have proposed, your lordship.
Ex officio,
Lordship, now.
without additional financial benefit.
Lordship. So this has been, this is a proposal that we have given. We had,
Then,
so now on this basis, your lordship, the government will proceed,
Whether
your
that
lordship.
has been concurred by the finance department or not.
That
Can-
has not been done because
this is
after,
November last year.
yes, your
We're
lordship,
in April now.
yes, the matter is.
This is not the latest information. What has happened then?
Lordship, this is the latest one, because after that, only on yesterday, this was, it was given, your lordship, to me.
No, it was given on 18th of November
18th of
2024.
November, your lordship.
We are in 2025 April now. 5 months have passed.
Lordship will give me some time, Lordship, right now I'll give it, Lordship sometime. Lordship.
Lordship, this is a review, Lordship, as a last chance.
Lordship, here they-
May give it, but on the next day, Lordship would hear this matter, Lordship.
Because here,
They-
what they
they-
have reviewed, what the review that they have seeked your Lordship is a review of the order that was given in the IA, your Lordship. And in the IA, it was, the Lordship that had given the decision was that since it is a disputed matter, your Lordship, the IS will be holding in charge principal of that school or college, your Lordship. So that on the,
What has happened to the writ petition?
Lordship, writ petition is still pending, your Lordship.
Still pending.
Still pending.
Why it's still pending?
Lordship, because because here the writ petition has not been decided, your Lordship. So
No,
is
that of
some-
course, that's why it's pending.
Lordship.
I don't know why it's still pending.
Because now, because
It's been quite a while now.
there is no bar, your Lordship, because when there is a dispute, your Lordship, it is always the inspector of schools who is made in charge of the school, your Lordship.
But Mr. Bora says that even on in charge basis, one has to be qualified.
Yes, yes. That
This is
the-
what he's insisting.
That is the law.
And that's why you got these instructions that now, of course, he may not be qualified, but no additional benefit, and he'll be termed as ex officio. Whether that will solve the problem.
And I am qualified and the senior most. The problem is such instructions would never be conquered by the finance department because there is a finance policy that ineligible candidates cannot be appointed to the post. Therefore,
See, that is one thing, but I don't know why the matter is not just taken care of once and for all by sanctioning the posts. Government is not doing anything.
Main matter as a whole,
Hmm.
that also can be done.
Hmm.
So that can be done, your Lordship.
That can be done by your Lordship, in this.
But this is only review petition, isn't it? That writ petition is not listed. It's not
No.
tagged with
Only
this.
that can be tagged, your Lordship.
Number.
387 2017.
What-
Bhaskar Kumar Das, your Lordship.
What is the number?
387 of 2017.
WPC.
WPC 387 of 2017.
So can we tag this review with that writ petition
Yes.
and take a call on the writ petition itself,
Yes, Lordship.
which will ultimately take care of this
Ultimately,
review
yes.
also and
Yes,
your
yes.
case also.
Yes,
Your
yes.
Lordship.
You're for the health department,
Lordship, I'm for secondary education.
secondary education
Lordship.
department, sorry. Secondary education. Then who else is there? Party.
BTC is there.
BT is there.
Appearing on behalf of each Chaudhary for respondent number 2, my lord, BTC.
Two BTC. The school is in BTC area. Or what?
It
Yeah,
is in
yes,
Musalpur.
Huh?
Yes, your
Yes.
Lordship.
The school is in BTC area.
Musalpur. No?
And what happens if it's in BTC area? Are they governed by the rules made by the
primary-
state?
No, Lordship, primary and secondary education,
Hmm.
as per the Constitution schedule, 3B, it is vested on the executive power is vested on the BTC.
BTC, your Lordship. They are-
BTC. That
they
is-
are the-
Okay.
that
And
is-
what school is this?
It's a government school, but primary and the subject of primary and secondary education has been transferred to the BTC,
No, correct. But the thing is that this school is what, up to what level?
secondary.
It's a secondary school,
Secondary.
+2.
Plus
Yes,
two,
yes,
plus
yes.
two.
So primary and,
Earlier it was a high school.
uh,
Thereafter it was amalgamated. Now it is a secondary school.
secondary school. It starts from what?
It's 9, 10. Generally, secondary schools are 9, 10, 11, 12.
9, 10, 11, 12. So that will not be covered by the BTC then?
It will be covered because
How?
primary and secondary transport.
Or secondary also?
Secondary.
Then what about in between? From primary, it goes to straight away to secondary,
Lordship, 1 to 5 is elementary.
elementary.
Then 6 to 8 is upper primary.
Oh.
Then 9 and 10 is high school, 11,
Oh, I
12
see.
is secondary.
So leaving out the elementary. Leaving out the elementary, it's the primary and the secondary, which
Secondary.
covers
Yes,
6 onwards,
yes,
6 to 12.
yes. Normally, as per definition of the RTE Act,
Hmm.
1 to 8 is elementary schools. But for administrative purpose, they have divided it
1 to 6.
1 to 6 and 6 to 1 to 5 and 6 to 8.
Okay, 1 to 5, 6 to 8. Lower and upper.
Lower and upper. Therefore, Lordship will take this main matter also here and hear it together, Lordship. That will solve the.
The problem again is the available to the bench.
Right.
We don't know. Let us not tag it as of now.
Yes.
As and when the next time bench is available, you can make a mention. You can consider it doing. That will be better, I think, because unnecessary, we'll just
Not sure.
keep things pending like that.
Lordship is still pending. I have seen the status, Your Lordship. It was last listed on 25/10/2024.
Okay. Your Miss
D Musahari, Your
Miss
Lordship.
D Mosahari, learned counsel appearing for the
Secondary education.
secondary education. Submits that a proposal has been submitted by the director of school education to the
Government, Your Lordship. The
State
secretary
government.
to the government of Assam.
state government in the secondary education department, which is to the effect that the assistant headmasters and assistant masters who are not found to be qualified for the post of principals and vice principals may be designated as ex officio principal and vice principal without additional financial benefit till their retirement. Or they may be transferred to some nearby high school where headmaster and assistant headmaster posts are lying vacant. She therefore submits that the concurrence of the government is being awaited. And therefore, she may be given some more time. To get back to the court and inform status. Considering the submission. Let the matter stands at John 4. 2 weeks,
2 weeks, Lordship.
we'll list it again. As and when this bench is available.
Lordship. Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. D.P. Bora, Health, Standing Council of Health Department, Lordship. Lordship, we have not received instruction, Lordship.
Who's for the petitioner? Why is he not appearing? And what is the matter regarding? None appears for the petitioner in the matter is called. However, Mr.
You Ghosh on behalf of D.P. Bora.
You
Ghosh.
Ghosh, learned counsel appears on behalf of Mr. D.P. Bora, Standing Council Health Department. And he seeks some more time to obtain instructions in the matter and to file counter affidavit. In view of above, further 3 weeks' time is granted to the respondent health department to file the counter affidavit. List again after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
Reading is complete, Lordship. New council, Dean Office
Dina,
is
where is he?
today out of session, Lordship.
Where is he gone?
Reading is completed, Your Lordship, so fix this matter in initial hearing.
Okay, parties are represented by their respective councils and they submit that the pleadings are complete. And the matter may be listed for admission hearing at a convenient date. We'll stop next para. In view of above, and as paid for, list this matter for admission hearing on. You want a date?
Lordship convenience.
After
behavior
behavior,
maybe.
No, after Bihu, okay, but you want a date or no date?
Lordship, any date lordship in the month of
Month of May.
May, lordship.
This is the matter on 13th of May.
leave here.
Okay.
Yes.
Lordship, can you produce the last order? In terms of the last order, we had implemented the power department as a party respondent, and we have served the requisite documents on the learned council. However, they have not filed any affidavit in the matter.
Power Department.
The power department, Lordship.
Anyone appearing for power?
J.K. Goswami had taken notice on the last occasion because he's the standing counsel, is it? He doesn't- standing
And who are the other respondents?
My learned friend appears for the AEGCL, Your Lordship.
I'm for the 1, 2, 3.
You are Mr.
Yes, go to game.
Escort. Okay. You have filed your affidavit?
They have
Yes,
filed their
sir.
affidavit to which we
1
have
to
also
3.
made a reply.
You filed a reply also.
Filed the reply. The only
And
difficulty is Mr. Goswami's reply is essential because what is happening is that the candidate is being made to run from the AEGCL to the power department. And the power department says go to AEGCL, he goes to AEGCL, they say go to the power department. The matter related to the appointment of the petitioner as a post of junior manager, where he had qualified in the written examination, and after he was called for the interview, they made a statement that he does not meet the disability criteria. The petitioner before your lordships is a person with disability having 60% visual impairment. And
okay, you are
That
talking
was-
about power department. Are they implemented as a party?
yes, your lordship. As per your lordship's order only in
Which
that
number?
was,
Respond number?
respondent number 6, your lordships.
6. You have not changed the course title.
Yes, I have, yes, sure. I filed the amended cost title, your lordships. I filed it on 6/1, your lordships, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I filed it on 6.
Okay, it is there.
Yes, your lordship.
The thing is that they have not replaced it. It's again
Lordships,
kept separately. That's
Oh.
why. Normally, I think it used to be replaced, but here it's tagged separately.
oh,
So I was looking at the original one. So
Got it.
numbers 1, 2, 3 are filed. Then what about APSC and Commissioner Personnel with Disabilities?
lordship, they're not very important essential parties
I
because
agree,
APSC was had only issued the advertisement.
Okay.
So far as that is the only role.
You are for
they-
the
APSC.
APSC, that's what
APSC.
it's for.
Anything to say?
No.
Your good name?
S. Kulita. I am appearing on behalf of B. Sharma.
B. Sharma is the standing counsel.
Yes. APSC.
Power.
Power department को करने में take over. हाँ?
B. Sharma is the standing counsel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, वाले कोर्ट में खड़ा हुआ है वो है। अरे इस वाले कोर्ट में बैठा हुआ था वो।
Then what about number 5?
Again, your lordships, it is just a necessary party because it's not they don't have a role to play.
Okay,
But
but
because the Commissioner of Disabilities is normally involved in all these subjects. therefore
okay,
we have
but
made them-
anyone has appeared.
No, your lordship, the government advocate can take notice on their behalf.
Notice has been not served till now.
We've already served on the government advocate, your lordships.
So government,
It's-
who's our government advocate?
Yes, your lordship.
Your. Who?
D Bora.
B.
D.
D. Bora. Government advocate. He'll appear for whom? 5, okay. Now who will appear for the power?
Mr. J.K. Goswami had taken notice. I'm told he's the standing counsel, your lordship.
J.K. Goswami.
Standing counsel for him. Last time, though, your lordship will kindly produce the order dated 20th 12 2024, your lordship. 2012-2024, both in the IA and in the writ petition, your lordships. Mr. Goswami had taken notice,
He's the standing counsel.
lordships. I've tried to call him, I've tried to send my junior to get him.
So then should we list it again on Monday then? Let him come.
Yes, your lordships.
Because without any prayer for filing affidavit,
Yes, your lordship.
simply giving him, he may not know also what has happened. Or
May not be listed on Monday, considering that today is a Saturday. Let it be taken up on Wednesday, your lordships.
Wednesday, all right, all right. All right. Your case is that you belong to the
Category of persons with disability, your lordships.
and
Visual impairment, 60%.
visual,
Yes, your lordship.
and you have not been considered for.
Although my name was in the select list, they, while interviewing me and while undergoing the medical fitness examination,
Hmm.
their board certified me as 30%.
Okay.
Now, the medical fitness board, which is, my specific case is that the
Hmm.
medical fitness board, which is instituted by any organization, is to check on the general physical abilities of the person, whether they'll be able to perform the job or not.
Hmm.
They cannot certify my disability. The disability board is a specific board under the Persons with Disabilities Act, your lordships. Under section 57 and 58 of the Persons with Disabilities Act, there is only one particular board which can certify my disability in terms of the definitions which have been laid down in the act itself.
Hmm.
Now, that they cannot say that whether I am 50% or 30% or 60%, that is, their board is not the competent authority to certify me as that. That is exactly what they have done. Whereas my disability certificate certifies me as 60% disabled, there in their affidavit, in their board, this thing, medical examination, they have said, no, you're only 30% and therefore you're not entitled to be appointed.
Who is that? Respondent number 5.
Yeah, no, yours. The respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. AEGCL.
Okay. They have separately constituted a medical board.
Yes, your lordship.
To see
It's
your
there on their affidavit.
fitness,
They have stated as much on their affidavit, which I have refuted in my affidavit in reply.
and you are saying that whatever certificate was issued to you
Got
was
it.
by the competent authority and you should
Yes.
go by that.
Yes, your lordship. And also, subsequently, after this entire episode happened, they themselves said, okay, you go back to GMCH and let them reassess your disability.
Okay.
I went back to GMCH and they have once again assessed me as 60%.
Okay.
Despite that, they are not appointing me.
Now you say power is important. How come power is important?
Because lordship, the power department is the one which is the authority. They are saying.
We had the company, my lord, under the government of Assam, power department.
Hmm.
The power department conducted the medical test through a board and constituted by the Guwahati Guwahati Medical College. And thereafter, the report was submitted before the government, power department. Power department instructed us to act as per the report submitted by the board.
Okay, so
And
it was not the AGCL who conducted. It
We
was
are-
the power.
it was the power.
Power department. Therefore, once their affidavit came on record, it became incumbent upon me to implead them as a party respondent. Your lordships.
Okay, we'll pass a short order then. Ms. R.S. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, for the petitioner submits that the respondent number 6, which is the power,
Electricity department. Power within brackets, electricity.
within
department.
bracket, electricity department,
Yes, your
represented by the principal secretary,
Lordship.
needs to respond in the matter, since it is at the behest of the power department that the medical assessment of the petitioner was done, which declared her to be not eligible to be selected for the post of
Junior manager.
junior manager
Junior.
under
in
the
AEGCL.
AEGCL. Stop. Whether his name is reflected?
Yes, your lordship. His name is there in the select list. That is not disputed.
No, Mr.
That-
Goswami
Oh, that I.
is standing, okay. You will say that my name is not reflected.
Last night, my junior
Okay.
spoke to him, your lordship.
Okay. It is seen that the respondent numbers 1 to 3 have represented by Mr. S. Kataki has already filed their counter affidavit. While according to the petitioner, the respondent numbers 4 and 5 are basically pro forma respondent. The appearance of the respondent number 6 through its counsel is found to be necessary. So accordingly, let the matter be listed. When is the what date? 9th April 2025. Showing the standing counsel power department in the cost list.
Mr. J.K. Goswami specifically refers. Mr. J.K. Goswami, that
Showing
is
Mr. J.K.
J.K.
Goswami,
Goswami.
showing the name of Mr. J.K. Goswami, standing counsel power department in the cost list.
That's been an interim order till the next date.
Interim
15th.
order passed earlier shall continue to the next date of listing.
I'm deeply obliged.
My lord, here this petitioner has been suspended for more than 2 years. There were 2 rounds of litigation here, and finally on 7/1/2025, this honorable court has passed an order putting some time frame, my lord. But within that time frame, they have not considered my case, my lord. In the meantime, they have asked for an opinion. I have submitted that also. So this order was, my lord,
Opinion means from whom?
opinion from myself in regard to the report submitted. My lord,
What
these are
report?
only- Yes.
Which report?
There was a, my lord, order to furnish a copy of the latest inquiry report. So I have been submitted an inquiry report. After, my lord, we have filed a contempt petition, but that was withdrawn. Whatever the circumstances, my lord. Thereafter, we have been given 21 days. Within that days, my lord, we have filed that opinion also. Now, till date, my lord, this has not been considered. Although has been a strict order on 2 occasions. In the month of April, there was an order to decide my case within 14 days. That was not done. Another repetition, this was filed, my lord. Here also 4 weeks time was given to preferably take a decision on my suspension, my lord. Because, my lord, fact remains, within the 90 days, my lord, they have not reviewed my suspension. So I am entitled to this statement, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship. After getting the representation on inquiry report, Lordship, the department is considering the status of the petitioner, Lordship. So they are seeking 4 weeks time to complete the process. It is under process, Lordship, to consider the prayer of the petitioner, Lordship.
My lord, again 4 weeks there. Because on 7/1, my lord, in view of the above, the department is directed to furnish a copy and a decision on the inquiry report to be taken in accordance.
7/1 means court's order.
Yes, court's order, my lord, 7/1.
7/1 of this year.
Yes, this year, my lord. Lordship will find in the second page, my lord. In view of the above, department is directed to furnish a copy of the latest inquiry report to the petitioner within 10 days. A decision on the inquiry report be also taken in accordance with law as expeditiously as possible, preferably within 4 weeks. Well, at 7/1, there is a standing of the order of this honorable court.
So in terms of that order, you have been given the inquiry.
Yes, no, my lord.
And you have submitted a reply.
I submitted reply.
When?
So thereafter also they are not.
When
taken.
did you submit your reply?
My lord, on 17th, my lord, within that 21 days from 17th February, 17th February, they have given that you are therefore requested to submit your views, opinion, representation in the inquiry report within 21 days from the date of receipt of the letter. We have done that, my lord, within 21 days.
Okay, so give me the date. When did you submit?
Representation.
No idea. No idea.
You say 4 weeks.
Yes, Lordship.
On what basis?
To consider the representation of the petitioner,
No,
Lordship.
have you read your letter? It says 20 days. You're seeking 4 weeks.
21 days.
It will be, later.
You are therefore requested 21 days of receipt of the letter.
20 working days.
It is 4 weeks, Lordship.
7 into 4 is how much?
Lordship, 20 working.
Okay,
days.
working days.
Working days, that's why Lordship.
Working days means what?
Almost 8 days, Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday,
Sundays.
28 days.
Six
Yes,
days is there, Lordship, and this month there are also so many vacations and holidays are there, Lord.
You can't take so much time. Person has been under suspension for the last 2 years.
More than 2 years, my lord.
Immediately on opening, we'll list it. By then, you should take some decision. We'll have it on 23rd. All right.
My lord, may I pray that
Yes,
some decision, concrete decision may be taken by that time. Because
definitely.
it
That's
has-
what
this
we
has-
say.
This has happened for many times, many occasions, my lord.
Learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. T.H. Hazar.
T.H. Hazarika.
T.H. Hazarika submits that the petitioner has been kept under prolonged suspension for more than 2 years now. And the respondent authorities have not taken any decision as yet. Stop referring to the court's order dated 7/1/2025. The learned counsel submits that court had directed the respondents to submit to furnish a copy of the inquiry report, latest inquiry report to the petitioner within a time frame, inviting representation from him and thereafter to take a decision. To stop, he submits that the petitioner has already submitted his representation against the latest inquiry report, but still the respondent authorities have not taken any decision till now. Stop, he therefore submits that pending any further proceeding, the petitioner should be directed to be reinstated into service. Next para, Miss
S. Moore.
S. Goar, learned counsel appearing for the school education department, submits that she has been instructed to seek further 4 weeks' time to enable the respondent authorities to consider and to take further necessary cause of action. Stop considering, next para, considering the submissions made by the parties. And the fact that the petitioner has been placed under suspension for more than 2 years now. The respondent authorities should take prompt action in the matter by taking appropriate decision within a period of three weeks from today. If such decision is not taken by the next date, court may consider passing appropriate orders. List this matter. I'll give you some more time. List this matter on 29th of April. You come up with something, otherwise we'll have to do something. All right?
All right. Deeply obliged, my lord.
May I please lordship?
Yes,
Only pass over the matter for time being. My senior is in another courtroom, courtroom 3.
this is the only matter left, I think, isn't it? What we'll do then? If we pass over?
Lordship, I will file one affidavit, Lordship. I have received instruction also, Lordship.
Okay, what is,
Kindly allow me 2 weeks.
what is the matter?
Matter pensions matter.
Pension matter? You don't want pension or you want pension? Okay, please write Miss M. Bhattacharya, London Additional Senior Government Advocate, preparing for the state respondents, submits that she has received the instructions, and therefore she may be granted 3 weeks' time to file the counter affidavit. Praise allowed. List the matter, 3 weeks.